The Ford GT40 is more than just a car. It's a symbol of innovation, determination, and one of the greatest rivalries in automotive history. Developed in the 1960s, the GT40 was Ford's answer to Ferrari's dominance at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The story of the GT40 is one of corporate ambition, brilliant engineering, and a relentless pursuit of victory. I'm Matthew, and you're on the Motorsports Hub channel. Follow the channel, leave a like, and let's go to the video. The Ford GT40 project was born out of a rivalry between Ford and Ferrari. In the early 1960s, Henry Ford II sought to purchase Ferrari, a company that had become synonymous with racing success. When negotiations fell apart at the last minute, Ford decided to create a car capable of defeating Ferrari at Le Mans, the most prestigious endurance race in the world. The task was monumental. At the time, Ferrari had won Le Mans 6 consecutive times, and Ford had no experience in endurance racing. To achieve their goal, Ford turned to Eric Broadley of Lola Cars, whose expertise laid the foundation for the GT40. The name GT40 came from the car's height, 40 inches from the ground. The first iteration, Ford GT40 MKI. The GT40 MKI debuted in 1964, powered by a 4.2-liter V8 engine. While the car showed promise in early tests, it struggled with reliability and performance during its initial races. Despite these setbacks, Ford was determined to refine the design and improve its chances of success. The MKI featured a lightweight monocoque chassis, a groundbreaking design for its time. It also had a sleek, aerodynamic body designed to maximize speed on the Mulsanne straight at Le Mans. The original GT40 MKI had its fuel tank placed in the sills of the car, a design inspired by aircraft fuel systems. The evolution, GT40 MK2. Ford's persistence paid off with the introduction of the GT40 MK2 in 1966. This version was powered by a 7.0-liter V8 engine, producing over 485 horsepower. It was faster, more reliable, and better suited to the demands of endurance racing. At the 1966 Sierra Leonean Le Mans, the GT40 MK2 dominated, finishing 1-2-3 and ending Ferrari's winning streak. The car's ability to handle high speed and its durability over 24 hours marked a turning point in motorsport history. The 1966 Sierra Leonean Le Mans race ended in controversy. Ford orchestrated a photo finish with all three GT40s crossing the line together. However, due to a technicality, the car driven by Bruce McLaren and Chris Amon was declared the winner. Further refinements, GT40 MK3. The GT40 MK3, introduced in 1967, was a road-going version of the race car. It featured a more luxurious interior, softer suspension, and additional safety features. Only 7 units of the MK3 were ever built, making it one of the rarest versions of the GT40. While it was not intended for racing, the MK3 showcased the versatility of the GT40 platform, proving it could be adapted for the road without losing its performance edge. Unlike the race versions, the MK3 had a larger rear body to accommodate luggage space, making it more practical for road use. The apex, GT40 MK4. The GT40 MK4 represented the pinnacle of the GT40 program. Built entirely in the United States, it featured a completely redesigned aerodynamic body and an advanced honeycomb aluminum chassis. Powered by the same 7.0-liter V8 as the MK2, the MK4 achieved even greater speed stability. In 1967, the MK4 won the 24 Hours of Le Mans with Dan Gurney and AJ Foyt behind the wheel. This victory was significant as it marked the first and only All-American win at Le Mans. American drivers, car, team, and engine. Dan Gurney famously sprayed champagne on the podium after winning in 1967, starting the now iconic tradition of champagne celebrations in motorsport. The GT40's Le Mans victories in 1966, 1967, 1968, and 1969 cemented its place in history. It became the first car to win Le Mans 4 consecutive times, a record that stood as a testament to Ford's engineering brilliance and racing strategy. The final victory in 1969 was especially dramatic. The race ended with Jackie Ickx in a GT40 MKI defeating Porsche's Faster 917 by just a few seconds after a grueling 24 hours. Jackie Ickx protested the traditional Le Mans start, where drivers ran to their cars by walking to his car instead of running. This act of defiance highlighted safety concerns and eventually led to changes in the starting procedure. In 2005, Ford revived the GT40 legacy with the Ford GT, a modern reinterpretation of the classic race car. Powered by a 5.4-liter supercharged V8, the Ford GT delivered over 550 horsepower, combining retro design with modern performance. The success of the Ford GT inspired a second-generation model in 2017, featuring a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 engine and cutting-edge aerodynamics. This new Ford GT marked Ford's return to Le Mans, winning the GTE Pro class in 2016, exactly 50 years after the GT40's historic triumph. The modern Ford GT features an active aerodynamic system that adjusts the rear wing and ride height based on speed and driving conditions, a feature inspired by the original GT40's focus on efficiency. The Ford GT40 is a symbol of determination, innovation, and a burning desire to win. Born out of a rivalry with Ferrari, it became a legend that changed the landscape of motorsport forever. From its groundbreaking design to its record-breaking victories, the GT40's legacy continues to inspire car enthusiasts and racers around the world. Whether it's the roar of the V8, the sleek lines of its aerodynamic body, or its unmatched success at Le Mans, the GT40 remains a testament to what can be achieved when passion meets engineering excellence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ford GT40, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of automotive legends. Which race car do you think could rival the GT40's legacy? Let us know in the comments.